Prince A once said, "We modestly named ourselves Homo sapiens, meaning wise man. But are humans really so wise? Smart, yes, but not wise. Wisdom is different. While intelligence speaks, wisdom listens, and we willingly covered our ears to all of Mother Nature's screams and closed our eyes to all of her help-wanted signs. Animals and the millions of different species were here on Earth long before man was. But why are they not flourishing and dominating on their planet? Because this is the age of man, or the Anthropocene. According to live science, for 12,000 years, we have been living in the Holocene epoch. This epoch is the notable retreat of glaciers and the geological time in which humans became the dominant life form on Earth. But many scientists, geologists, and even Nobel Prize winners believe that we have entered a new epoch, the Anthropocene. This epoch began when human activities started to have a significant impact on the Earth's geology and ecosystems. Many of these activities included building, destroying, reproducing, waging wars, polluting, and many, many more. The age of man has had a negative impact on the animal kingdom, namely extinction. No other extinction has been caused by another species except this one. Extinction rates are on a rise and at a rate of approximately 400 species per day. This current extinction rate is somewhere between 100,000 and 1,000 times the normal rate of extinction, which is the largest rate in 65 million years with the extinction of the dinosaurs. The sixth extinction may not happen anytime during our lifetime, but it could in the next couple hundred or thousands of years, which is really not that long considering the Earth is 4.5 billion years old. It is not too late to save this Earth and the millions of species home to it. But first we need to identify what is wrong, what the problem is before we can find a solution. We already know that with the age of man, humans are the main cause of this animal extinction. The following human activities are related to the possible sixth extinction: habitat modification, fragmentation and destruction, pollution and climate change, and the overexploitation of species. One of the main contributors of the sixth extinction is climate change due to pollution. It is sad though, because the majority of us do not control what we put into our environment. For most of the public, we do not know what harm is being done because it does not affect us directly. We live our days like we have been, occasionally littering, eating the foods we like, driving around, not caring about the environment and species that have to suffer those consequences. If you litter, that piece of garbage could end up in a lake or ocean, killing or harming the animals that live there. Plastics are a perfect example and a very dangerous pollutant for animals. According to Ocean Crusaders, an organization devoted to creating awareness about the world's oceans, it is now believed that there are 5.2 trillion pieces of plastic in our oceans. It is estimated to kill over 1 million animals per year. Many of the plastics polluting the oceans include water bottles, plastic bags, millions of pieces of packaging. Everywhere we look, we are likely to see plastic. But there are ways to reduce our plastic use in our daily lives. We can replace all disposables with reusables. This includes water bottles, plastic utensils, to-go containers, straws, Q-tips, and even toothbrushes. Instead of using plastic water bottles like this one, you can use reusable ones and keep filling them up. Also, instead of using plastic bags like this, we can use reusable ones like this one. An animal that dies from a plastic bag will decompose and the bag will be released. This is very dangerous because another animal could harmlessly fall victim by the same bag if they eat it again. Paper bags and even reusable bags would save so many lives of animals each year, decreasing the extinction rate. Humanity never stops growing. We use, we consume, and we build. More people are born every day, and with more people, we need more resources. That is a problem because we do not have enough resources. Example is food. Roughly 2.7 trillion animals are dragged out of the ocean every single year, according to Ocean Facts, either for animal exploitation or for food. The problem is we cannot solely think about our lives today and lifestyles today, but rather for our future families and their families. You should want your kids to know what an animal like an elephant is like in person, at a zoo, in its natural habitat, rather than what it would have been like. And at the rate that we are destroying and killing thousands of animals and species, your future children may never ever get to enjoy nature and all its wonderful species that live there. According to the Wildlife Conservation Society, they have assembled satellites in the space to track the global human footprint, including man-made pollutions. Worldwide, the society found that 17% of land is virtually untouched by humans. To put this into perspective, Earth has a total landmass of 52 million square miles. 17% of that is only 9 million square miles. The Anthropocene idea forces us to rethink our relationship with nature and animals. It also makes us critically reflect our own role and place in the world as a species. Nature is not what it was, nor are the lives of animals as they were before mankind's rise to global ecological distinction. I hope that we can eventually learn to live with animals rather than harming them. Just by limiting the daily use of outputs of plastics, humans can have a positive impact on the world and animals' lives. But just one person is not enough to help solve all these problems and all the animals in danger of extinction. The first step is awareness. I first became aware when I saw a documentary created by Joel Sartor. Joel is a well-known National Geographic photographer. He's traveled to over 40 countries, and while doing so, he has photographed some 12,000 extinct animals in danger of extinction. His project is called Photo Arc. He wants to photograph all these animals before it is too late and have them on record. Along with these organizations, you too can create awareness with the people you know. It all needs to start somewhere to solve the problems we have with animal extinction, and it could start with you. One of the main things that I hope you take away from this speech is that you have the ability to control what you throw into our environment. I want to ask you and join me by taking action by using reusables, such as these water bottles and these bags. I am not a green freak nor an extremist, but I do care about where I live and the many of magnificent things living here. I hope you do too. Thank you.